The question is, what's the difference between that person that seems to be manifesting the seemingly impossible, that seems to be manifesting the life of their wildest dreams, that always seems to be manifesting everything that they want and desire, where negative or contrary conditions seem to melt away before their very eyes? What's the difference? What are they doing that I'm not doing? What is it? What am I missing? What am I doing wrong? Well, I want to start here. That the ones that seem to be manifesting the life of their wildest dreams, everything that they want and desire, where negative or seemingly negative contrary conditions seem to melt before their very eyes. What's going on here? Well, here's the difference. They're not asking, why am I seeing this? Why is this showing up? How do I manifest and affirm and imagine my new life? What do I need to do? When will it happen? Where is it? They're not asking any of those questions. They're only asking and answering one question. And here it is. Who am I? The only question that ever matters. And the answer to that creates your entire life experience in every moment. You are never the same version of you, experiencing the same reality or moment. Ever. It's always new. In this moment, now is always new. You've never experienced it before. That's what they know. That's what they understand. Remember, you are this field, or what the ancients called the Father. Some refer to it as the universe, or all that is. The one divine mind. The quantum field. Vadim Zeland, in his teachings in reality transurfing in Tufti the Priestess, refers to it as the alternative space, or the eternity film roll archive, where every possible identity or story of you and your life exists in potential. Within you as you. Infinite ideas of who you are and what your life is. Infinite versions of you, each with a unique reality or story or film roll. He calls it the Eternity Film Roll Archive, or the alternative space, Vadim Zeland. I like the field, or the Father. You can call it the universe, the one divine mind. That one consciousness, that one awareness that is all potential. And so in every moment, as that I am awareness, as all that is, as the superimposed version of all potential versions of you and realities, you are framing your experience. You are illuminating your here and now moment by defining who you are. In every moment, you're assuming, believing, and defining yourself anew in every moment. It's a new you and new reality. That's what's real. Who you say you are right here and now. Vadim Zeland says that is what has never been and never will be. And only is in the here and now. That's how he was describing reality. Well, your reality and who you say you are is new in every moment. Any continuity or solidity or connection to the moment before, an identity before, a frame before or after, is a complete and utter illusion. You're creating it all now. So infinite ideas of who you are, you might want to call those film rolls, but within each film roll is a script. We refer to the script as the unfolding of that story of your life story in every moment. Frame by frame. The script is that linear unfolding where you put space between frames of experiences and identities and create the story of who you are. But that's created by your life story, by who you say you are. And that script is changing in every moment. The present frame, the past frame, and the future frames are all being created right now. You're creating the story of who you were, who you are, and who you will be. The idea when they talk about the script is written, it means you don't change or alter or erase any one script or potential linear unfolding because it's new in every moment. This is never the same. The idea of a physical manifested reality is a complete and utter illusion. What does that mean? It's not what it seems to be. It's changing in every moment. So the frame of who you are, that you illuminate in every moment of now, belongs to a unique film roll or reality or story of who you are, with its unique script that is written. Each film roll or identity, or in each moment, you're creating a new script. The script's never the same. But each of those scripts are written. So as you focus in on a certain circumstance, well, it's already changing. It makes no sense to try to change it or alter it or get rid of it because it's never the same. So what is the difference between those that are manifesting the life of their dreams, where negative or contrary conditions seem to melt away before their very eyes, where they seem to manifest and create everything they want and desire? Well, they choose the story of who they are, that film roll, and they stick with that story in every moment. Remember, it's never the same moment, so it's always a new story. Well, what appears to be repetition to us from a linear physical horizontal experience is you choosing in the now moment of who you are and saying, this is who I am now. Wow. That's what true persistence is. It's choosing in the now. This is who I am no matter what. I know that the frames and the script is always changing. I don't have to do anything with that. I just got to answer that question, who am I? Wow. In any one now moment, you are creating and manifesting and experiencing an illuminated frame that we just showed you here, that belongs to a film roll, a reality, identity, or life story, right here. One potential you, with a script that has never been and never will be and is only in the here and now. That film roll, that life story, that identity with that script is new in every moment. It is what has never been and never will be and is only in the here and now, right here. Any appearances of continuity or solidity between the frames and the film rolls, the realities, identities, and life stories is a complete and utter illusion. That physical manifested frame is changing in every moment. Any continuity, any solidity, any idea that it's connected to the frame before or after is a complete and utter illusion. You are absolutely new in every moment. It all collapses into that physical experience. But what are you doing? You're allowing that manifested frame to tell your story, to tell you who you are, as opposed to you deciding who you are and allowing the script to unfold accordingly. Wow. Any appearances of continuity or solidity or a connection between any of that is an utter illusion. In other words, it's not what it seems to be. There's no connection whatsoever other than you as all that is. That's the only connection. You as all of it in potential. It's always a new story. Do you see the magnitude of what we're talking about here? Wow. So there you are as that field that we showed. And as you create your manifested frame in every moment of deciding who you are, You create your entire life experience. So what's going on? What are the ones that are creating the seemingly impossible doing? Well, they're deciding who they are from that illuminated manifested frame. They know that nothing's fixed, that nothing's final, that their past, present, and future is all being decided right now. Their past, present, and future. And the idea that the script is written means any potential linear unfolding of their story doesn't need to be changed or altered or influenced. It's written, but there are infinite scripts and it's always changing. You don't change any of them, each with its own fate or destiny. But you have infinite fates and destinies and you're creating all of that right now. You're not stuck in a past that seems to be solid and you can't fix, or a present that seems to be overwhelming you, or a future that seems out of reach. You're creating it all. The ones where it seems impossible, with men this is impossible, well, you're in this manifested frame, looking at your life that, oh yeah, that's my past, can't do anything about that. This is my present, that's already past, so I can imagine and assume my desired future. But that script that you're focused on has already been written. You don't change it, it's already changing. That's never the same anyway. But you look at it as the same and trying to create a future that doesn't belong to that script that you're focused on. You're trying to influence or change or alter or get rid of or improve or fix a script that's already written. That's what we mean by follow the script. Because when you do, you're not following the same script. It's a new script in every moment. As you just do what you do and know who you are, you manifest the impossible. Because it's not about what you do or don't do. It's who you decide you are. So when you try to influence or change or alter or get rid of or improve a script that can't be altered, that can't be fixed, it can't be improved. You don't improve or fix or alter any part of God or that potential. It's just pure potential changing in every moment. When you believe you're altering it, you're not. It's already a new reality. So that creates the idea or the experience of old patterns and loops and identities and assumptions and stories and film rolls and frames. They all feel old. Oh, here I am experiencing that old frame again, that old film roll, that old reality. You're not. It's new in every moment. But it looks similar to the one that you've been trying to change. It's new in every moment. It's about you knowing that and deciding who you are. It changes everything. So the question's, what do I do? How do I deal with opposite 3D conditions? What do I imagine and affirm? How long and how many times do I repeat? It's about you. That's why no coach or guru or text or video can ever be aware or conscious for you. They can't answer that for you. Only you can. Only you know who you are. Stop allowing others to tell you who you are and what to do. It's you, about you. Make it about you. You are reality. You are 3D, 4D, and 5D. You're all of it. Nothing changes inside or outside. Oh yeah, but I've been imagining inside, but the outside hasn't been changing. You're creating that separation. You're creating that idea. Even the idea of there's an inside and outside creates an idea of separation. You are all of it. There's no separation whatsoever. There's only one question ever that matters. Who do you say you are? The answer creates your entire life experience. When? In every moment. Every moment. That's why the ancients told that story. In 3 of the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, where Jesus, as your I am awareness, as Christ consciousness, asking his disciples, his followers, who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And they answer, but with all sorts of answers. They're saying Jeremiah or John the Baptist or one of the prophets or Elijah. Who knows, right? All of those representing others, telling you who you are, other conditions. No one can tell you who you are. So he presses him, but who do you say that I am? Finally, Simon Peter answers, Christ, the Son of the living God. The field, the Father, all it is. The apparent manifested conditions can't answer that for you. Only you can. In this moment. That's why they talked about it in three of the Gospels. Only your awareness of yourself matters. It is the only and one creative force and source and power of your reality. So who do you want to say you are? Be delusional about it. Go so big that reality has no choice but to yield to it. That the people, events, and circumstances have no choice but to see you as that which you say you are. Seriously. It's that powerful. You are that powerful. And we get those questions, yeah, but I seem to be creating everything else, but with my specific person, with love, it's different. But you're creating that. Again, who are you? Go so big, be so delusional that you don't see reality any other way. It has no choice but to form around that delusion, that big idea of who you are, because you are reality. Who are you right now? Be delusional. Go big. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, join us. Be sure to check out our videos on the Be Something Wonderful channel. We just released a big video there. And we're going to have a next live event, our 44th live event at the end of this month of July. We should be announcing that over the next few days. With great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here on the Tom Kearin channel in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.